What is up, everybody? So welcome to the next video. This is how to start your weight loss journey. I hope you guys are excited. I really want to tell you guys everything you need to know to actually get started by the end of this. I'm gonna go step by step with you, so make sure you stay tuned. Try not to press that double tap too much, if you know what I mean. Without further ado, let's get it started. I'll meet you guys over there. All right, guys, and this is gonna be the first step of the video. We're gonna be talking about the mindset you need while losing weight. Exactly what I mean by this is what's your drive. How you can try to find out your drive if you're not sure about it already. Some of you might already know what's your drive, is what's making you want to change, what's making you want to lose weight. What's that thing that first sparked it in your own head? Also, why do you want to do it? Once you find out why you want to do it, what made you want to change, and your inside drive, you need to hold on to that thought and constantly remind yourself of that each and every day that you can, so that you know you've made the personal decision to go about your own journey and to start this journey. What I like to call this, guys, is locking into the no option mentality. What exactly this means is when you've decided and you found your drive to lose weight and you know it's what you have to do for your own health and it's your own personal decision to do so, you have to have that no option mentality of, now that you've decided, there's nothing that's going to stop you from doing it. Everybody has the same yes or no decision when it comes to diet, when it comes to working out, and when it comes to decision or journeys that they want to take part in. Once you've decided it's a yes, you have to have that no option of turning back, the no option mentality. You cannot give yourself a chance to say no. Also, guys, the same thing for this step I would suggest is start your weigh-in process right now. Weigh yourself the next morning, or if it's already morning right now, weigh yourself, take a picture of the weight scale so you don't have to forget what you were and try to remember. And also write it down on a notepad or a notebook that you can, so you can keep track of your weight throughout the weeks. This will help tremendously, and it'll keep you, make sure that you're going into positive results for your weight loss journey. Let's get to the next step. Also, guys, don't forget to take starting pictures. You might want to use them later. Trust me. All right, guys, the next most important thing I can try to explain to you guys while starting off your weight loss journey is the commitments and the weight loss layout setup. I know that sounds a little confusing, so let me get into some further detail with you guys. I'll tell you guys exactly how you want to do that and do it properly. All right, so let's talk about weight loss commitments. And the layout setup. Ooh, that is some sharp grass. First thing I would want to talk about with the commitments, guys, is micro small commitments. And I mean by that is commitments that you don't do on an average basis. You know, if right now, and only you know the answer to this personally, you don't walk around your neighborhood, you don't do maybe outside activity, you're really only trying on your diet, or maybe it's the opposite. Maybe you're doing a lot of exercise to try to make up for what you're eating because you don't want to start that diet flip. You have to make those small micro commitments that improved your own self-motivation and self-discipline. If you really want to do this and you really want to start your weight loss journey, you have to be willing to give up certain things. After making those small micro commitments, maybe running, 7 days a week, what I would try doing at that point is finding your system. And what I mean by that is, as you guys all probably know, there's tracking calorie apps you can use, like MyFitnessPal, Weight Watchers. There's different systems that you could follow by, or you could choose the same route as I did. And I kind of learned my own portion controls. I knew off of what I was eating from morning to night, how much cardio I had to do in my head, or how much activity I had to produce in order to see weight loss after seeing those daily weigh-ins and pictures, knowing what I was changing like each and every day. So it's a huge step for you guys if you want to pick a system to stick to, or even, like I said, portion control. It's about making that commitment and staying to it. You've decided that you want to start this, so you're the only one that can come back to if you end up faulting. So just remember that, guys. Don't fail yourself. All right, guys, and the last thing about the weight loss setup that I was saying is you kind of have to figure out what pace do you want to choose and what pace is best for you. So, of course, there's different paces, and you've probably seen countless videos online of different people losing weight in different time periods. You can lose 100 pounds in a year. You could lose 60 pounds in 3 months. You could lose 60 pounds in a year. It's totally based off of how hard or how difficult you want to make your training and your actual journey itself, your exercise and your diet. Now that you know micro commitments, picking your system to stick to, and picking the pace that's best for you, after you decide all those things, now you have a chance to pick what diet you think is best for you also. I've talked about a few diets before. I have a diet video, a few videos down below if you wanted to check it out. It goes over different types of diets, and I'm sure you guys know of a lot of types of diets that kind of ring your bells already. This is when you get to choose what's best for you. Is the diet you're picking fitting to the pace that you'd rather prefer? Do some research, guys. Check it out. Decide what you think is best for you and get to it. It's just about a decision of saying yes and not faltering and not going backwards. So let's get to the next thing, guys. Let's keep pressing forward. guys, and for the next thing that's super important that will not let you skip past for your starting your weight loss journey, it's the exercise and diet importance and how to kind of distinguish them. So first thing you really want to do is find out what exercise is best off of what we just talked about. What pace are you trying to do? If you're more of an aggressive pace and you're trying to lose as much weight as possible, as fast as possible, you're going to want to be doing HIIT cardio with long form cardio for maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours a day. You know, an hour of long form cardio with a 30-minute session of HIIT cardio running and maybe a 30-minute strength training for lifting. You're really going to want to challenge yourself if you're trying to be aggressive. You have to remember it's not just going to happen as easy as doing it in average pace. What's almost even as more important, guys, if not more important, is the diet. So you probably have seen where it says you don't need to do exercise to lose weight, and partially it's true with scientific facts. Yes, you don't technically need to do cardio in order to lose weight. You can stay in a caloric deficit with just diet. When I tell you guys that cardio is the best and long form and HIIT cardio mix are the best, it's because that's helping you stay in a caloric deficit. That's helping you burn as many calories as possible. That's helping you burn water weight, and you're gonna see progress. If you lose 3 pounds of water weight and the next morning you weigh yourself and you're like, oh, it's 3 pounds. Oh, but it's just water weight. Use that as motivation. If you see weight loss, follow that path. Keep going. Keep doing what you're doing until you hit your plateau, and then you get past your plateau. I just made a video about how to get past your plateaus. Don't let halts when your body's getting comfortable stop you from progressing. Let that be the next time for you to prove to yourself that it's time to grow and time to try harder and prove to yourself that you are ready for the change. You see this one recording here? All right, do you think this spot's the best? No, sorry, buddy. With your diet, guys, how I break this up is I put it towards mental energy. Everybody has a very small or big meter, whatever you want to say, that they have that type of mental energy to put towards their journey or their mission in mind. Do not stress yourself out overbearingly and overwhelm yourself with an exercise routine, trying to stack all of these calories on running them off each day when it's more important to actually have the correct diet. A lot of you tell me and DM me and they say, oh, you know, I've been running each day for 6 days a week for an hour, and I'm trying to work out. I've been going to the gym half the week. And I ask them what they've been eating, and they say, oh, well, I don't drink soda. That's fine, that's good. You really should not drink soda, of course. But you have to have more of a strict border with yourself when it comes to your diet. You have to be able to distinguish what's best for you and what's not good for you. You have to focus on this the most, guys. If you're gonna spend mental energy each day thinking about your journey, make sure it's about diet. Focus more on diet. When you sit down next to that meal, make sure that your plate is what you're supposed to be eating. I'm not saying be drastic with yourself and make it whole wheats and rice only and chicken. We all know we're gonna get burnt out of that. We all know that's not how it works realistically. You're gonna wanna eat whatever you eat right now, but in a healthier version. Any sauces you use, they have 0 sugar sauces, they have low fat, low calorie sauces. Any of the meats that you like, there's probably a way to eat your meat properly with healthy carbs to help your metabolism speed up and help you lose weight over time properly. It's easy to stay in a caloric deficit. I found when I was using intermittent fasting, but after you figure out your exercise routine and your diet importance and the foods that you're okay with and that you can handle for your everyday intake, that's when you'll be able to know the best times for you to eat. I did intermittent fasting, so it was 12 to 8. If you're not doing an intermittent fasting schedule, I still highly recommend do not eat 3 or even 4 hours before you go to bed. Your body needs time to digest those calories, those carbs, or the protein, whatever you ate. You do not want to be sleeping on a heavy stomach or a stomach that you just ate recently. It's not how you're gonna digest and metabolize these things properly. You wanna give it a chance to break down and for your body to put waste to it so you have a chance to sleep and recover properly, wake up in the morning, ready to start your next day. Also, guys, what's gonna help you tremendously is planning out and figuring out the best times for you to go to the gym, the best times for you to eat around your work schedule or your daily life schedule if you know your schedule the best. So try to figure out the best time to not make it overwhelming for yourself and to make this as a seamless switch as possible. Once you guys have all this in order for your exercise and diet and the importance of them, the times you want to eat, what you should be eating, and I know, guys, it sounds overwhelming, but this is the hardest part of the journey. This is where you're going to take your time to write down exactly step by step for yourself what you're okay with and what's best for you to get you to your results. So then you can look at it and realize over time if you're doing the right or the wrong thing. It's a yes or no answer, and only you can answer the question. All right, guys, now that you know exercise and diet importance, we went down the weight loss layout setup. The next step for you starting your own journey is the lockdown and the accountability. I know some of you might be against this, and you don't need it. This is all based off of my own opinion and what's best for you guys. I want to see you guys succeed just as much as you do yourself, I promise you. But this is the time where you're going to really have to choose. You know everything you have to start. The only reason why you wouldn't start or wouldn't pass it now is if you fail yourself. I know that's harsh. I know it's hard to hear. But now that you know everything you need to know, if your journey sways and it falters, you have to come back to your own mindset, your own self. You made a decision to do it. You have to be the one to fix it. No one's there to pick you up. No one's there to make you run the treadmill for yourself. This is all self-decision. This is gonna raise your self-confidence, and you have to raise your own determination to get through it. One thing that will help you tremendously that I actually did myself is I took a video. Right now, this feels like when you're most motivated and you haven't really thought like this or felt like this in a while about losing weight or your fitness or weight loss journey. Take a video of yourself, guys. Take a video in this mindset you have now and speak to your future self when you need that encouragement. If you don't have somebody close to you, maybe some best friends like I was lucky and fortunate enough to have at the time being, you need to be your own best friend. You need to be your own coach. You need to tell yourself, hey, get out there. It's time to do this. Or whatever you must say on that video to watch in a later time in the future to get you through the next day. It's all day by day. Each and every day you go to the gym, each and every day you decide to do the right thing and eat the right thing, you're getting closer and closer to your true potential and to your goal. Also, guys, be loud. Tell everybody around you, tell your friends, tell your family, hey, I'm starting my weight loss journey. You're about to see big changes in me. No matter what they say, let their positive comments be encouragement and let their negative comments be encouragement. Let anything you hear make you stronger for the goal. Be loud about your upcoming difference. Let people know that you are about to lose however much weight you want to lose. This is just a matter of time before you're different right in front of their eyes. All right, guys. So also in the lockdown, what I gotta stress, if you've decided to start your weight loss journey, as we said, and you're really being committed to this, your reward system has to be a little changed. Whatever you think you enjoy doing the most, whether you're a movie buff, you enjoy going to the movies, or you're a party person and you like to go party with your friends half the week or even just on the weekends all weekend, or you're in college and you're constantly dealing with your friends at the house drinking, whatever it is, if you didn't do what you did that day that you said you were going to do, if you didn't run those 45 minutes, eat how you were supposed to eat, whatever it was, if you didn't hold to your own commitment, you cannot reward yourself. You have to punish yourself and have that self-discipline of saying, no, tomorrow I need to wake up remembering why I didn't get to do those things and try harder so I can be able to do those things without feeling guilt for it. We all feel guilt for it, and we do those things to hide the guilt of what we decided not to do. Don't let yourself win in that fact, guys. Make sure you remember those videos. Make sure you remember everybody you told. Now it's the time to prove to yourself that you're ready for this. Prove yourself wrong. That's where the stance comes from. If you haven't seen my Instagram already, I put it everywhere I can, in my captions, in my bio. Prove yourself wrong. You are only against yourself in this journey, guys. You're gonna come out on top, I promise. All right, guys, and that covers all of it, okay? That is everything that I can think of to tell you guys about starting your weight loss journey. Now that you know, I really hope, guys, you listen to this, you've jotted these down in a notebook, you've taken screenshots of each title or topic I've talked to you about, whatever you must do to keep yourself in mind. Make these your screensavers on your phone. Make these your lock screens. Don't let yourself forget of the commitment you already made in this video. I really, truly hope that at the end of this, guys, you guys start your journey if you haven't already, or if you're already started your journey and you're hitting a mental plateau, that this gets you through it. As always, guys, follow the Instagram where you're gonna get weight loss and weightlifting tips. Check out the website down below if you're looking for a routine. If you don't really know what kind of exercise routine or diet routine you're looking for, I have it all planned out for you right there on the website. Take a look, guys. Let me know what you think. And other than that, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace. If you subscribe and like this video right now, I'll jump off, do a backflip naked.